back down. Totally forgetting I didn't click unmute on the mic. Oops. Also sharing a seat with my cat. She has to steal everything I have. Hi, maid. Are you? You're just typing out Persona 5 and all sorts of Japanese? Sure. Okay. Well. You almost done with the book? How do you like it? With all the rape and all. Okay, let's see. Gosh, there's some cute items. More like SP items. We'll just see how it goes from here. Probably do something for myself, but I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Last chapter came for sexy vampires fighting not to get sad. Speaking of rape, there's as much as I was led to believe. So far, only 2. Yeah, by the sounds of it, it sounded like it was really amped up to be like a lot of rape, but that's, in that comparison, it's actually not that bad. Still more graphic though, and I guess that's more of like the concern about it, I guess. In that regard, it's just more graphic rather than the number of scenes, I guess. Corner that way, I grab the thing. I just need to make my way down this way, yeah. So I need to get there, I think. Okay.
Shadow, what do you want to do, Joker?
Okay. Direction I'm facing, I want to go that way, then down that hall, and then straight forward from there. Okay. Honestly, I'm going for here. I made a run for it and I made it even here. Alright, hold on. Let's do this pin. This is a pin input device. Reap is written on this one. Isn't that like to harvest? Why would he have that as a password? That means he sees people as walking ATMs. He must think of collecting money from them as a harvest. Kanashiro is truly rotten to the core. If this is the same kind of thing as before, the hints should help us find the password, right? we'll see about that. Why don't we check the information we have on hand? Nice, because I made it all the way here and entered that scene. It sent them all back. Juked them. Just have to like reprint the numbers, right? Oh yes, perpendicular defense. Give it a shot. Oh, they're not gonna. It's not gonna tell me what the. It doesn't tell me what it is right off the bat again. Well, then I'm not gonna find it now. So, okay, 1 is the last digit. Oh. Oh, wait. What was the first? R. So it might be the same for these letters. So 0, 9, 3, 1. 0, 9, 3, 1. I'll try that.
Joker.
0, 9, 3, 1. Alright. It's like, wait a minute, that's only... I had to use it from the previous. Okay. Nice. Another section. Unlocked. That's not, it seems like the vault has moved again. Right, it worked. This isn't anywhere near your quota for this month. Don't give me your excuses. Just go reap every last penny. This voice again. I'll make you understand if you don't get it. People who can't earn money are worthless to me. It's completely distorted. It looks like he really believes money is more important than human life. What a pitiful man. Yeah, let's finish this quick. The door's probably opened up, so we should head back and check it out. What do you think, Joker? Should we head straight over the vault? Head straight there. Thank God. Alright. In the last chapter, Lena gets raped by her adoptive father, who reveals he only took her in as a child, not only to keep her from being forced to be a town whore, so he could keep her all to himself. Icky. It's not fun, that's for sure, yeah. And with like how she's portrayed as like a very feisty young woman, I was like, oh boy, this again. Well, she's a fighter, so no, she just gets sad because it's her father. Again, I came for sexy vampire fighting, not to get sad. Well, can't always get what you want.
Yeah.
I don't know that I don't really know how it's going to end, but Dee seems to know how it'll end, and since there's only 2 chapters left, I'll find out. So I do have a theory on what I imagine will be the twist or something. What's your theory then? You if you don't mind typing it out, I don't know how convoluted of a theory it possibly is. Or if it's just like a general idea. It's open. It's the second one. Wonder how many more there are. Sure, we'll find out as we go. Let's keep moving to our next one. Well, I could probably tell you how many there are because, you know, we seem to be moving from circle to circle, so there's probably like 3 more. And then the center might be the treasure. You know, that's just my guess. The last chapter is long as fuck though. It's like 100. Wow, that is a long chapter. That's like a whole book size. It's a short novel size chapter. Actually, let's save real quick so I don't have to go run back through that area. just to unlock that door again. Well, quite literally
Let's do
just
it.
ran through. It wasn't even that bad. Just in case. I don't want to.
Roger.
At the very least, at least the doorways are all lining up together rather than being scattered. Alright, we got these lights. The green ones are constant, the blue ones
I have
flicker.
something.
Okay.
I can see it.
Let me get the timing right.
I can see it.
Turn those cameras off. Yes, it is. The last chapter I read, it just ends with Lena being violated. And when she gives up, she gets this really relaxing, calm feeling and pictures a person who's described as looking like Dee, and that's the last we see of her in the whole chapter. It just cuts back to Dee. So if the person she pictures is Dee, then it's Dracula, so my crackpot theory is Lena is in some shape or form a vampire. Okay. Obviously, I don't. Hope not. You like Lena? Well then, let's hope it's not. Let's hope your theory's wrong. Lots of zip zaps. It's not what I wanted. I climb on it.
I have something.
Now I cannot climb up.
I have something. I have something.
Just me. Wait, is this being? Oh, there's a ledge here. Okay. She's a vampire, should probably get killed. Dee's Dracula's son for context? Okay. So the son of Dracula is hunting down other vampires.
There's a treasure chest.
So I guess that would, yeah, that would make sense on your theory if it was a person that looked similar to Dee, but not necessarily is Dee, then
Oh.
family looks. So I could see your reasoning behind that thing. Okay, don't know to come back in with a lockpick for that. I already knew I needed to make lockpicks. So knows that I'm down here. Once I'm down here, I'm down here. But okay, circle back. I'm on the other side of the electric beam. Yeah, I'm on a different side of it. Okay. Yeah, vampire. Yeah, I've heard of those being half vampires, half humans. I said, it doubles up on the name D. D for the son of Dracula, or just D for being a vampire. Dampier? However it's pronounced, but yeah, I've heard of the
There's a shadow. It's somewhere.
4 enemies. Don't worry, this enemy is beneath us. It's weak to nuclear moves.
Let's go.
end this quickly.
Look at it.
Calm down. No.
Persona! Charge, Johanna! Queen's doing great! 3 enemies, not just my persona! No hold barred! Finish it for me! No, I'm angry.
The D in my name stands for D nuts. That'd be a good meme to put in that book if it was a modern day book.
Let's go.
Three remaining!
This is a good meme that people would use.
It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly.
Screw it. The one's resistant, but
There are 3 enemies. Let's get them.
You're mine.
Joker took one out. All right, Persona. Johanna. Enemy is annihilated. Queen, you're so awesome.
sorry, you burnt your right tit. Hopefully not that bad, since I'm laughing, but unfortunate.
Hell yeah! A new move!
What a great conversation starter.
All right. Yeah, we beat him. Let's move on.
Okay, nothing down that way it seems. Office calculator. I almost forgot
I
about
have something.
that. Trying to get a fire going, and the coals popped and the sparks didn't hit me, except for one hitting me right there. It wasn't too bad, just stung. You know. Yeah. Are you still house sitting, and so you're watching that the fire thing? Is that what's happening? Gotcha. Yep, sometimes the open flame can throw some surprises at you. 2 more days, and you're home free.
Focus.
There's that, but this is an oddly open space.
I can see it.
Maybe that's just by general design, or
I have
just
something.
something's ready to spring out. Anyway, I don't like it. Okay, nothing. But here's one of them piggies.
Hmm?
G equals P. P was 1. Yeah. One more hint than before. Let's keep it up. I knew it. You sons of bitches. I knew it. I swear I hit the button before he bit me.
Skulls enraged? Just calm down. Listen to me. The enemy is weak against ice. It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly.
Alright, so Orthrus won't take gunfire, but... Well, they didn't really do as much as I hoped.
Persona! Johanna! That's 2 on the floor. Go get him, Queen. It's weak to nuclear moves.
They're weak to nuclear, you're weak to ice.
Aggravating for such a weak enemy.
And I can't time pass with her yet.
Persona!
So I'll heal him.
Down. Keep it going, Fox. Oh, Skull. You're Fox got knocked off balance. You have to recover.
Calm down. Persona.
It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly.
Those two are still enraged.
I'm not done.
She up her ass? I can't remember. I can't see her through my menu, but attack her. Ah.
Fox is going berserk. Persona, hey, listen to us. Charge, Johanna! Queen defeated an enemy. Persona! Let's go.
Myself alive.
How undignified. That's what you get.
Cool.
Unconscious. This is bad. Everyone, no time to waste. Nice work, team.
Okay.
That almost didn't go well. But yeah, we're still
We had
going
a
over
hard
there.
time.
Don't look at me. Let me heal. Don't look at me. You just stay your ass up there. Why am I?
Two weaklings.
Bushling, but
The enemy fell swoop. Persona!
tear resistant. So big.
Let's go.
Alright, you guys with this shit.
You got him on the ground!
No
I
sudden
knew you could
movement.
do it, Fox!
Slice it to pieces.
This'll end it!
Finish Shin Megami Tensei 4 soon.
The curtain falls.
Hardest part, all the required side quests for neutral, because I don't remember how to unlock all of them. For neutral, is that like for a specific ending, or just?
All right.
You're not too tired after that, are you? Don't fall behind.
Fucking bright, man.
Focus.
Okay, another door. Specifically a pin. You did another one of them input things, this time the words hugs. Okay. HUDs. It says huge, you moron. So we need to transpose this one into numbers too. I hope we can do it with the hits we have. I mean, I think that's possible. I just already forgot them. I remember P is 1. So look at huge. So 2. We don't have U. So it's 2, whatever U is, 1, 9. Oh, here we go. Turn off all that electricity. Has 4 endings. Law, neutral, chaos, and white. And in true Shinobi's fashion, 1 is clearly the right ending. Okay, and you're going for the neutral one then. Assuming that's the supposed right ending, then. This is the same kind of note as before. It says U equals A. And it's just like the codes we're picking up. I think that'll be a hint. If I'm heading in the right direction, yes, this one. So 2 was. Being sent to us in the door. Oh, look at me like that, cat. You're the one who's weird. I was looking for this. Okay, so 2. I'm not letting you back in if I let you out again. I say that every time, but I still do it. I don't know why my cat thinks 11 to like 1 in the morning is late time, or at least for psycho time. Okay. So 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 9, 2, 3, 1, 9. Two, 3, 1, 9 before I could get it. I mean, I guess I could have waited till I got over there, but 2, 3, 1, 9. This one's the 3rd pin. What's the word again? Huge. Yep. 2, 3, 1, 9.
Yes!
Great. Looks like the vault opened up even more now. And then we should keep...
This is bullshit.
This isn't enough. I need to have a huge presence. What now? I'm done having other people walk all over me. It's my turn now.
You are
He's beyond redemption. It seems he cares not for those who tramples upon it himself. Every step we take just keeps strengthening my resolve. Let's push forward. Onward. Wanna go back to the vault then? Let's go. We have the law where you and the angel Merkaba use the Yamato reactor to wipe Tokyo out of existence. So only God's chosen people in the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado can be free from sin and filth and no peace. Flynn dies in the process, but he gets a statue dedicated to himself. Chaos, you and Lucifer lay siege to the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado and make a world where you can do anything as long as you have the strength to back it up. It ends with Lucifer taking his high school girl from form again, while Flynn and her watch the Eastern Kingdom burn. Fun, letting the world burn. It's funny to go back to his high school form.
I'll just add this.
Right, do some more healing. Do I have any more? No, I don't, so... I'll do that and hope for the best. So I want to get to the treasure at least.
Back
I
to
want to get
work.
to the point that I can send a calling card. Oh, why did I hit the Paulson? Alright, there's an enemy around this way. Check it out, this one's open for us now too. This movement, there can be no doubt. Did you notice something? The entire floor is the cylinder of a lock. Yeah, that makes sense. And... funny. We have to use pin numbers to basically unlock each pin of a lock. Because like in a lock, if you're lock picking, you have to raise each pin in a certain way within the lock mechanism. What do you mean? Can you explain that a little more? The cylinder is the mechanism that judges if key is the proper shape. If you use the correct key and all the discs align, the lock opens.
Indeed.
Now that you mention it, while the wall rotates, the path forward has remained facing the same way. So you're saying the whole floor is just one giant lock? That's right. All the smaller vaults in here aren't important. There has to be an area further in, locked away by the room itself. And that's where the treasure's gotta be. Sweet, let's get going. Yellow man. This is the... There's no stairway, so it's just a fight room. I'm curious what the next area is gonna be, because that enemy's always been on the map. The white ending is where you agree with these beings called the White, where these beings that were destroyed by God. They believe law and chaos is pointless and that humanity is cursed regardless. If you side with them, you destroy the Yamato reactor, which erases all existence, leaving absolutely nothing. Neutral is where you and Isabel, the neutral rep, decide to unite Tokyo and Mikado. So you go to the grave of Masakado, and he agrees to help if you can raise the spirits of the people of Tokyo, where the side quests come in. And then after that you kill Merkaba and Lucifer and remove the ceiling that blocks Mikado and Tokyo, finally reuniting the two. I see, so neutral is basically removing all the weird shit and letting humanity live. And then 2 is like whether you side with Angel or a devil or the third one being wiping out humanity because it's doomed. Those are some fun and drastic choices. Alright, okay, so there's no avoiding this fight. Let's see what happens. Another one of these jerks. What's it doing here? Look behind it. Another button device. The shadow must be protecting it. Seems like we'll have to take it down to move on. Are you ready for this, Joker? Let's hope so. All I've got to lose is my pride. Not existence itself. So like the opposite of the Big Bang. You guys must be the rats we've been hearing about. No, Mr. Kaneshiro ordered me to absolutely not let anyone pass this point. Except your death. This guy must be really good at kicking people.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Come! There.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona! No holds barred. Next time.
Come on. Saw that.
Lightning.
Let's go.
Very evasion.
All right, Queen. Beautifully done.
Whip 'em, Persona!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona!
Okay. That one didn't really
I'm not
like
done.
lightning, but I guess that makes sense with the attack it used. Okay.
Persona!
How you like fire?
Persona! Out of our way!
These others.
Salt time.
I am thou. Yes, that's it. Eat this!
That didn't go as bad as I thought it might. Why does my cat sound like she's gonna like burst through the floor? Ooh, where's she at? She's crazy. Whatever. The Law and Chaos reps get the short end of the stick, that's for sure. Jonathan fuses with the Archangels to become Merkaba. And he grew Lucifer, he grew means star. It says in order to return to her full power, she needs to sacrifice. And Walter agrees, saying he wants to die at his peak, and he dies, so he can become Lucifer. You can't have the friends. What I like about Isabeau is that she isn't a total yes woman like the other neutral reps, and she may tend to say 1 and 2, the neutral characters just agree with whatever you do. Isabeau doesn't do that. If you side with Law, she's chaos, saying you're committing genocide and you fight her. If you side with chaos, she goes with Law, saying that you'll bring endless war, and you fight her. She'll only be with you if you are neutral. That's interesting. Yeah, instead of making a surefire friend there, it gives you an enemy, depending on your options. Isabel also kills herself if you fight her, saying she she loves you too much to dirty Flint's hands with blood. Again, you don't get friends. Yeah, you don't get friends. You get her as a friend as long as you do neutral. Everything else, you're fucked. Prepare to be alone. Doesn't have a password or anything. Guess that's why the shadow is protecting it. Doesn't seem to require any keys, but there are buttons on the left and right of the box. There must be a reason that that thing was guarding it. Let's try and figure out why. Don't do anything yet. Let's just the map. Okay, so let's see. So I assume it's just gonna rotate that next ring. Maybe. There's no obvious opening. Assuming it's rotating the ring, so let's rotate it to the right. Cool. Rotate the ring, but it opened that.
Joker.
Okay, it did rotate the ring, but not what I was expecting. Now let's open to the next panel. Seems to be the same device as before. Press it. Okay, now that. I'm gonna hit it again just to see or if it'll let me. Will it let me? Oh, no, it didn't even give you the option to fail. Okay, so I'll just go back and hit this.
Joker.
I like how it lets me pick a direction the first time, and then everything else just hit the button. Okay.
Focus.
Quick save. Jume Tensei 4 Apocalypse, a sort of sequel, sort of alternate version of the neutral route, except it follows totally different characters. In that game, there's two routes, peace and anarchy. In the peace route, you and all your friends take the fight to God and kill him. In order to do that, you have to weaken him by having each character one by one denouncing God to demonize him so you can actually kill him. And it's one of the hypest and coolest final boss fights. You just go up to God and like, yeah, I don't believe in you. You don't do shit. One by one. Watching him crumble.
I should write something.
I assume there's probably more to it, but...
Okay.
Still a funny thought. Alternatively, you can kill all your friends and harvest their souls and then pick one of them as your goddess, and yes, you can pick one of the guys to be your goddess and he will be called a goddess, and then you kill God and take his place. Oh hell yeah, overthrow God! Sorry, let me cat back in again. She's stealing my chair again. No, don't press a button. But yeah, overthrow God and make one of your friends your bitch. The funniest part is you pick Navarre to be your goddess. He doesn't even come back like he was when he was alive. He comes back as a ghost, but he's the only one who doesn't like come back like normal. Just for whatever reason, he gets to be the ghost guy. Oi. You don't see me. You saw nothing. Thank you.
Okay, within reach.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
He's a ghost for the game.
I'm not done.
Guys, it's Shin Tensei 4. Oh, okay, so he was already dead throughout that game, so okay, I see. It's because he was a ghost instead of like, you know, giving him probably like a actual body rather than a ghostly body. He just gets stuck with the ghostliness again.
Wind is effective. Keep calm, and this'll go smoothly.
Oh, Garland would be good in this fight.
Weak against nuclear attacks?
Persona. Some other way. Persona. Don't rush it. Persona.
You can aim for their
Some
weak
other way.
spots. Weak to bless skills. Do we have any ready? Persona! Johanna! That's 2 on the floor. Go get him, Queen. Persona! Prepare yourself. You could finish it.
Persona.
Wind is effective. Keep calm.
Okay, doesn't matter.
This'll go smoothly.
Persona. Eat this.
Yeah, I was hoping to finish him off so I could just into a hold up. So okay, those two are ranged. Oh shit.
Pay attention! They defeated an enemy! Goals enraged? Hey, just calm down. Listen to me!
I am thou.
I'm getting low. Hit him.
Keep it going, Fox!
I should probably heal, actually. Oh, well, they just didn't range, so. They're fine.
Losers.
Nice
You can
work,
pick
team!
Asahi, your childhood friend who you promised her father you'd protect her always, but no, fuck that, Navarro is my goddess. Get his little green ass out of here.
Okay.
You're not too tired after that, are you? Don't fall behind.
I have something.
There's a wall in between.
Look,
There's a chest
a
there, like I
treasure
said, and you
chest.
get
Why don't we crack it open?
picks. Just
I
that
can feel
one.
it. It's somewhere.
Fuck me. I was hoping I'm gonna route them.
Not good. Get ready! 3 enemies!
Too slow.
Queen's injured! She needs some help!
Yeah, I think I wanted to get the treasure in this last one, but I might have to. I don't have any SP stuff, so I guess I could swap out characters. Duh.
Let's go. Surprisingly tough. Persona! Calm down. It's time.
I completely forgot I could change personas mid-fight. Oh no, that probably an awful thing to forget. Oh, okay. Well,
There.
Looking cool, Joker!
Persona! Rabbit Snap!
Looking cool, Joker!
I forget. I mean, it tells me like once, but I kind of forgot. Maybe shouldn't be having pursue a change option in there.
Persona!
I mean, it has it up there at the very top, but I kind of forgot. Like, I'm not usually looking right up there. I'm usually looking at the moves. So I got fucking tunnel vision apparently. Just gonna
There.
heal.
Thanks! Much thanks. Persona!
Can't believe I've been going about this whole thing.
Less attacks will shut it down!
Oh my god. Why didn't mean to do that, but
Persona! Using it.
fucking like shit. I mean, that's me now that I realize this late in the game that I can do that persona change in the middle of battle. Yep.
I don't see a weak spot. Use wind to hit its weak point.
Tough.
Joker, are you okay?
This is where I died, don't I?
Joker.
Oh, no, I'm still alive. Miraculously.
Persona!
I really want to, but like,
Not that.
I'm so low.
It's time.
I don't know if it's worth spamming all this shit.
Okay.
It's really gonna be enough.
Persona! Get wrecked!
That's not doing enough damage to really get me anywhere.
Someone pick them up.
Damn
How could they be this strong?
Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, now with that in mind. The fight would benefit from wind. So that would be helpful if I had Morgana. Should I swap? I mean, Ryuji. None of his abilities are benefiting on anything, I think. If we're gonna shot. No idea. Kind of. Okay. Melee. Okay, it's a little higher. Oh. Honestly, other than being a little behind, his defense is 3 higher and his melee attack is 10 higher, so not that big of a drop. Biggest difference just being the level. Okay. more you know, the further you go, and that's one to grow on. What is that a quote of?
Let's get that.
Will Smith in the 90s. Oh, that was immediate. Oh, sake, I forgot how immediate they're like right there.
3 of them, but we're the better team.
Sona. Calm down.
Okay, she's weak to fire. Wait, I'm with the wrong thing. This is what that's it. I'm in the wrong menu.
The enemy is weak
The
against
outside
ice.
God damn it.
We're
Okay.
strong.
Ice.
It's weak to nuclear moves. It's not good. It's weak to nuclear. The enemy is weak against ice. We're stronger.
The ice moves in here. No. Oh, wait, yeah, there's one. Give it a shot.
You're mine.
Missed.
Fucking missed.
Joker, you're hurt. Don't get reckless now. Charge, Johanna! Alright, Queen! The opponent is going to attack. Recover your health.
How undignified. I am thou.
I'm pissed, damn it!
Goemon! This is my other self. Take this! To left. Persona! No.
Well, there goes that. Oh no. Yep. Joker's probably the best Lucifer disguise because it isn't completely obvious who she is. It really just is. See a white guy with blonde hair, that's Lucifer. So I'm a firm believer that Teddy in Persona 4 is Lucifer. Lucifer was in Devil Summoner Rado Kuzunoa versus King Abaddon, so that means he exists in the Persona timeline. Yay. Okay. have everybody running with me? Okay. It just lets me highlight them all, but I have to still remove. Okay. It's like, what? Okay, I'm gonna still go with this way.
Okay, let's go.
Jimmy Tensei 1 and 2, Lucifer is a white guy with blonde hair and red and blue eyes and calls himself Louis Cypher. Louis Cypher could be. Yeah. In 3, he's a little boy with blonde hair and blue eyes. He also appears as an old man in a wheelchair. The old man with the wheelchair, yeah, he can get away with not knowing, because probably has him grayed out and don't necessarily know his eye color right off the bat. But yeah, the blonde hair, blue eyes shtick makes it a little knowing.
There's a shadow. 3 enemies. Let's do it.
I guess I might have been able to shoot behind him, but I do not want to
This week against nuclear attack.
risk it. Still didn't get the ambush though, which sucks. Oh well.
Persona!
Okay, maybe we could against that, but I want a wind moon. Pixie. Also has heal. I can do a Magaru. This one's in all foes.
This isn't it.
Weak to bless skills.
Weak.
Weak against nuclear
It's
attack.
not necessarily resistant.
Come.
I guess it. I already knew that because I was looking at the same character. Okay, I'm gonna go with this.
Jacksony! You're mine.
At least do all around damage to everybody.
Cool. Looking cool, Joker.
I can't get time pass through yet.
Persona! I'm not done. Ravage them! Now you'll get it!
Persona! Johanna! Our queen! Persona! Defeated an enemy!
I am thou.
Hit! Damn it!
Take this!
Too easy!
Dealing with kids like you
Come.
is so tiring.
Not that.
Ha!
Do not move a muscle.
They weren't hit anyways. Strange journey. Appears as a young woman with blonde hair and blue eyes, wearing a blue dress and hair ornaments that look like horns in her hair. Also calls himself Lucifer. Lucifer. Wonder who Lucifer is. Yeah. The naming
All right.
convention is
We're
very
done here. Let's go.
obvious.
Look, a treasure chest. Why don't we crack it open?
Right over says King Abaddon. He's a mysterious foreigner. Has blonde hair and blue eyes and wears a black suit and a flat cap. He also carries a suitcase with a keychain of a goat's head. Okay, yeah, that's a little on point too. And then Shenmue Tensei 4, where Lucifer appears as a Japanese schoolgirl with brown hair and brown eyes named Hikaru. Again, Hikaru means star, so that's your hint. She's Lucifer. At least they try to make you think a little more on that one. Damn it, I was hoping you wouldn't see me. Oh, there's also the cameras I forgot about again.
We're surrounded. 3 enemies. Fox got knocked off balance. You have to recover. The enemy still got the advantage. Give it all you've got.
Ravage them!
Great move, Joker. That's 2 knocked flat.
Come! Around us!
Oh shit, I don't have any.
This isn't it.
Okay.
Fox, your health is low. Persona!
Oh, but she's alive, so that's good.
Take that! Finish it!
How undignified.
It's time to turn the tick.
This is my other self.
Fire
Oh,
will
who's
work.
eyes?
I
That's what
am
I'm supposed to
thou. Goemon, strike!
The other little one.
Ah, nice one,
Not
Fox.
moving muscle. Slice you to pieces!
Finish it! They're about to make their move. You need to heal.
Saw that.
All right, Joker. Very smooth.
All according to plan.
Yeah, victory.
Okay.
You're not too tired after that, are you?
Okay. Oh shit.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere. I have something.
Just healing on them real quick.
I can see it.
Okay, let's not run into a bunch of cameras again.
I can see it. It's somewhere. There's a shadow. I can see it.
One enemy, but it's pretty strong. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona! Don't rush it.
Mm-mm. Okay, I don't have Ryuji, so I don't have to worry about the lightning thing.
Persona! How's this? Finish it!
I am thou. Die! Someone finish it!
Time for my comeback with style and grace. Is it my turn?
Oh yeah. Well, never done it with Ryuji, I think. This is a fucking
Graceful,
Victory is
stylish.
ours.
busting.
Yeah! Victory! Now I'm even more charming.
All right.
Well,
Focus.
that's that. Now let's hurry on.
The only reason Hikaru is also the only school student in this post-apocalyptic world where school isn't a thing. The reason he appears as a high school girl is, at least according to the art book, as a way to subconsciously taunt Flynn, Walter, Jonathan, and Isabel. Because they lived normal lives, they'd be exactly what she is. High school third years. That missed though. Yeah. Everybody was hitting good, and then fucking Morgana with that miss. It ended well, at least this time around. Yeah, now I'm just getting to a point that I'm not gonna be lasting much longer here because I won't have any SP.
It's somewhere. Focus.
Just been hiding around the corners. That happens too often. It's where I'm just running and not looking at the map soon enough. Or there's fucking cameras that I keep forgetting about.
I can see it. It's somewhere.
I don't know if I will get through this as I am. Because there doesn't look like there's really any juking past any of them. They don't appear to be moving as I'm in the map, but still. Unless there's something I can climb on top of.
I have something. Focus. Focus.
Yeah, there's no obvious. I can see. Someone taped it.
I can feel it. It's somewhere.
I mean, it's really helpful on catching things. I can see why they would. For the theme, vault theme, more than the bank theme. Oh, the bank one has the, that clarinet that's just really prominent for some reason. The kazoo. I think it's a clarinet, but kazoo's funnier.
Focus.
way that at all I can sneak by them without fighting. So when he gets there, I can get over there. But if he starts to turn around, that one... if I can get in between those two spots. Be a really tight window. I just went this way. Maybe I can just get away with this one.
More foes! Don't lose here!
Calm down.
It'll be the first time we got instruments wrong. Ryoto Kozuka, the Shinobi Tensei composer, he loves to use bells. He makes them sound creepy or angry. Angry bells.
Wind is effective. Weak against nuclear attacks.
Persona!
No, I don't have any. Let's try out have anything.
Sorry.
Good one, Fox. Persona! Charge, Johanna! That's two on the floor. Go get him, Queen! Persona! Out of
Go
our way!
ham.
You defeated an enemy! All right, Joker! Very smooth. Zoro! Remaining. Two foes left. Let's do this. Zoro, show your might! It's almost scary how good I am. Okay, guys, let's do it! Cleanup complete!
All right.
A complete victory. Now let's keep going.
Okay, I just got to this doorway. The boss name of Shinobi Tensei 4 battle. B2 has bells, but everyone says angry xylophone. Yeah, I guess xylophones, since they're metallic. Ringing noise might be similar to a bell. Or a bell, I guess, sounds similar to a xylophone. Your bells listen to Battle B2 and you'll see what I mean. The main brass bells. Let's see. That like very beginning bit that it means. Yeah. Alright, oh, okay, it's locked.
It's somewhere.
Okay. Alright.
It's somewhere.
Well. It didn't look like either of them were off at the same time, and there's like no space in between, it seemed. But, oh well, too late.
I have something.
They're tubular bells. Jimmy 10.5 Saving theme. Reserved bells. So they sound weirder. More codes. Let's notice a new one. It says L equals U plus G. D equals G. Oh, okay, we're getting bringing in math on this one. Reverse the bells. Okay. Yeah, when you reverse voices or just sounds, instruments, yeah, it makes it come out weirder, creepier. It's cool though. It's like algebra or something. I'm getting confused. Panther, this is really just simple addition.
I can feel it.
Dissing her
I can
math
feel
skills.
I have something. I can feel it. I can see it.
Oof. What?
Focus. I have something.
There's more cameras. Okay.
I can see it.
Oh, I see. There's a guy there. Just break the cameras real quick. And then here's
Focus.
easy. Okay.
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance
Alright.
to strike.
Persona! That's not right.
Persona!
Am I working on the KKK? Hit them and until it gets to him. Who's gay.
Goemon!
Now he can't use nothing
On
next.
the ground! I knew you could do it, boss! Finish him!
Of course, soundtrack is amazing. Sensation calling it the best in the series. Dude, Kozuka is actually going to be composing P3, the Answer DLC, so I guess prepare for the best music in Persona. Okay.
All right, level up.
Still gotta finish playing this one so that I can play 3 after.
Okay.
That was an easy
See it.
battle.
Alright, so we wrapped around here.
I can feel it.
Back Let's turn west. There's no opening this. No. Oh.
I have something. Focus.
It's not bode well for me.
It's somewhere.
Interesting. How do I get in there? Because I see there's like the opening to that vent. I saw that from the other side, but I don't see how I'm supposed to get to the open end of the vent on my side.
I can see it.
There's not really anything else other than that one room.
I have something.
I didn't even try, 'cause, like, I've got nothing for them. I don't have any SP items. I mean, at this point, I'll still, even if I die, I'll have to run through it again. So there's no save down here. I'd be constrained to the original, the Answers music, but handful of original tracks, yeah.
Focus. I can see it.
I didn't think I was gonna make it past him. That's funny. There's a note here. It says, oh, plus H was 10. So we're getting into calculations now. Good grief.
It's somewhere. I have something. I can see it.
There's a strong-looking shadow. Stay focused. Are there any shadows around?
I'm impressed they've got the guts to target my bank.
You just, go through here.
Halt! I won't let you go!
I can't believe this! We're surrounded! 3 enemies! Take this! Joker's losing his stamina! He's getting too reckless! We defeated an enemy! I'll use my persona! Charge, Johanna! We defeated an enemy!
Focus on that one. Take it out.
Zora, show your might! That was your skill!
Okay, doesn't give me the option for all out. Okay. Try and just finish it off.
I hit
Ah,
the
so
weakness.
close.
Please don't forget this feeling. A spectacular victory.
All right.
All right, the skirmish is over. Let's go.
Oh, I'm so away.
What happened?
They took us by surprise. I know how they'll be, so be careful.
Unbelievable.
That's my persona.
Don't you know what just happened? Sure we got the clue how that this we go.
Risk it.
No more art. And as I look to the horizon,
Fuck it.
All right, Queen. The enemy still got persona. Give it all you've got.
Focus on that. No, okay.
We
This one.
defeated an enemy. Persona.
Well, okay. I mean, I guess I almost forget that there's more pages sometimes, so I moved down just hoping to get to that this one. That was what I was trying to do.
The enemy is weak as it's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly. Hot, hot, persona.
think you got your game planned out. Do it deep, get 'em to step
Ha!
up, yeah.
Probably should have just healed.
To my way, found out.
Joker's losing his cool. He's getting too reckless.
Why is the
Slow it down. Keep it going, Fox. Slow. All enemies defeated. No time to wait. Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Okay.
No major setbacks. Let's continue on.
Still don't understand. Is there one of those where I'm supposed to be able to climb up on something? But I have to make my way over to it. Yep, okay.
Joker, there's a treasure chest.
Yes,
You
there
can
is
get
treasure
more
chest.
money.
There it is. Okay. I'm in the yellow. Yeah, I tried to make a break for it, just running past after opening some doors, hoping that like it'd do like a small like cut, saving my ass. It didn't, but thankfully I managed to survive. Look, I unlocked a shortcut that is honestly not a shortcut for me anymore. Alright. Just doing everything ass backwards. Okay. Well, actually, what's the word? Gold. Okay. The fourth pin device coded this time is gold. It's pretty straightforward. I'd expect the same pattern we followed so far when they did code that word in 2 numbers. I believe you're correct. I only hope we can do so with the hints we currently have. Yep. Okay, so gold. G-O-L-D. G equals P, which is 1. So 1. Oh wait, duh. Subtraction. Okay, so O plus H is 10 is H. H is 2, so 8. So 1, 8. So 3 plus 4. Wonder what happens when if I fail one. 1, 8, 4, 1. Okay, they're gone.
Yeah.
Got the right. I got it right again. This gold sheen. Again. This the fruit of all my hard labor.
What was that?
He thinks robbing people is something to celebrate? That guy needs to get his brain checked. With this much, I'll be invincible. Omnipotent. I've changed. I'm no longer the person I used to be. The person he used to be. What could have happened to make him so distorted? I don't know, but no matter what kind of past he had, his actions are unforgivable.
You're right.
That's right. Now, if my deductions are accurate, that should have been the final mechanism. Alright then, let's head back and check out the vault. We know where it is, so going back should be easy. What do you think? Hell yeah, get me the hell out of here. Let me save. I didn't think I was gonna make it out of that.
We can rest here.
Apparently the Vampire Hunter D game on PS1 is apparently terrible. And I read it's a Resident Evil style game, but you know, D fights with a sword, so tank controls and janky melee combat. Fixed camera, at least Silent Hill camera moves, so it helps melee combat, but be massive pain in the ass. Yeah, I've never played a Resident Evil game to full playthrough of it. A friend of mine had a remastered version on the 4 of, I think, Resident Evil 3 or 4. It's whichever one you play as Leon in the beginning and go to like this weird culty village, something like that. And the camera's fixed, sure, but like what really stood out to me that I'm not accustomed to was if you wanted to shoot the gun, you had to stop moving and then aim and shoot the gun, and that really fucked me up. So used to like being able to move and shoot at the same time. Now that you had to stand in one spot, stand still and aim and shoot. So you really had to be quick on the draw. It was not easy. But I never finished the game. I just played it at a friend's for a bit. You have Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Revelations, Remake, 2 Remake, 3 Remake, 4 Remake. Code Veronica. A fan couldn't tell. I wouldn't mind playing the games. The only reason I have I want to say I have Biohazard. Well, I guess that's. I do know that they're in Japan. They're actually called Biohazard, but I mean, 6. The 6th game. The one that's like Resident Evil 6, Biohazard, or whatever it is. Is it 7? Oh yeah, I guess Village would be 8. Yeah, I guess, yeah, Village would be 8, and so Biohazard would be 7. Giraffe. Not good? Okay. But, yeah, the only reason I have 7 is because it was a free monthly game with the PlayStation Plus, I think. I want to say that's the only one I have. And the only one I've ever actually played was that little bit of 4. I want to say 4. But either way. 4. Oh, yeah, you confirmed 4. Yes, I agree with that, because I haven't played it, but I watched like gameplay of it when it first came out, and just by what I knew of Resident Evil, it seemed like a very, very different game. I mean, I guess for one, it being in first person. But yeah, I could see it, like, yeah, I agree on that being more horror rather than its own like separate horror rather than horror-ish action that is Resident Evil games.
I'll just add this.
Yeah, it is a horror series, but yeah, the survival horror. Yeah, it being like a survival horror, being this, you have to like yeah, I figured it was an adapt with times kind of thing, because the way it plays is like how a lot of the modern games today play. Originals were basically puzzle games. Oh, that's cool. Puzzle games with the horror aspect on giving you at least some jump scares. And some of the goriness, I suppose.
Whoa!
Isn't it like also that they got you with like every time you opened a door it did like that whole animation and you never knew what was behind it? Sometimes it would jump scare you and sometimes it was just on to the next room. Hey, this is an elevator, so a way down really did show up. You're like some kind of prophet queen. It's mostly thanks to that notebook. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for that. More importantly, did you hear all those things Shadow Kaneshiro was saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Didn't he seem kind of insecure or something? Exactly. He kept bringing up how rich and powerful he wants to be. So if he's insecure about that shit, he thinks he's really just some poor weakling? Maybe by thinking he was going to be a strong, wealthy man, he convinced himself it was true.
No.
I wonder. We will discover the truth for ourselves. when we change his heart. Let us hurry, Joker.
I can feel it.
Is there anything special?
I can see it.
So it's just design. Yeah, it's just design. We're on creepy environments, manage your items.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen how the items menu works. Where like you get like a grid box, and each of your items take up a certain amount of space, and you have to rearrange them certain ways if you want to try and fit everything. Like you'll have your medicine, and it'll take up one slot, but then like you'll have like a shotgun that like takes up 3. Fight zombies and other mutants, but that cost bullets, so you might just want to run. Yeah. Because you have to do a lot of scavenging and crafting. I mean, even you have to even craft your health item by finding all the herbs. That green and red shit. Which a ton of puzzles. So you progress by solving the puzzles. Resident Evil 4 was much more action focused. It literally created the modern style of third-person shooter. Setting environments were still creeping. 5, yeah, no, that shit stops being scary the moment you get to AK-47. You just blaze through them fuckers with an AK. That's how inventory works in 4. In 1 and 2 and 3, the originals at least, the loaded slots. Oh, okay. So what I've seen is where it started to diverge into a different system. 1 and 2 was just a standard slot limit rather than organization slot limit. Jill has 8 versus Chris having 6. Oh. She have more pockets than him? Is it one that you can pick between playing Leon and fuck, what's the girl's name? Because I know with Resident Evil in some of the games, earlier games, and they did it again with the remakes, is you get to pick who you want to play as and follow their story, and then obviously you can replay the game and pick the other one and see how their sides of things work before you guys like converged and met, of course. Because I know, yeah, I remember there was one where you could pick to be Leon or Redfield, whatever, the girl that's looking for her brother. I don't, what's her name? Can't remember her name. So that's not Jill. I don't know that much. But finally, the treasure! I've done it! Jill and Chris have various differences in their gameplay. Jill has a lockpick, so she can open things without small keys. Chris in the remake gets a lighter. Jill gets a grenade launcher, Chris does not. Chris can take more hits than Jill. Jill can also play piano, and Chris cannot. It's a puzzle. Oh, okay. So he has to find a different way to do something. Or he just can't do it. But so more than just story, there's different skills that each has. He just gets Rebecca to do it. Here, Rebecca, I'm not musically inclined. You take a shot at this shit. Alright. Found it. It's right here. I don't see anything. From here on, we're gonna need this calling card thing.
I see.
A calling card, I see. Making the target believe the treasure is in danger will cause it to materialize. That's quite a bold trick.
Seriously?
She understood. Joker will defer to you regarding its timing. Okay, guys, let's get ready for the heist.
Yes!
The next time we enter that treasure room will be after we send out the calling card. In the end, that Kanashiro bastard only showed his stupid face once. That doesn't matter. As long as we steal the treasure, we'll change his heart. So let's act as the Phantom Thieves should and send the calling card. It's on you, Joker. If you wish to train or explore further before sending it, that decision is purely yours. Okay, well, we're just getting the fuck out of here for today. If I want to train, I'm gonna go to Mementos or some shit. At least for now. My goal for today was just to
Alright,
get
let's
the
take a
fucking
break.
treasure. And I finally managed to do that. Claire. That's the name. I wanted to say Clarissa, but I knew that wasn't right. But it started with a CL. I at least knew that. It was something along those lines. Claire Redfield. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah. That's two. One disc is Claire, the other disc is Leon. Whoever you play first affects the story. Oh, it affects it still. Okay, okay. The A character fights William Birkin and learns about the G virus. The B character fights the Tyrant. The canon way to play is Claire then Leon, which logically makes sense since Claire is protecting Sherry Birkin, William's daughter. Oh, okay. Secured our route to the treasure. Do you want to get out of here? Hell yeah. Nice.
Yes!
Found the secured our route to the treasure. All we need to do is now send the calling card.
Yeah.
Once we send it, the heist is the only thing left. We have to succeed. I'll let you decide when we do it, Joker. Just make sure we're ready before then.
Ah, you're back.
Maybe. When are we gonna send the calling card? We should hurry it up. I have to agree. The earlier the better in my book. There is no assurance he will keep his promise after all. What are your thoughts on the matter, Makoto? Honestly, I can't wait to send it. I want to put an end to his nasty crimes as soon as possible. I agree. Damn, I gotta step up my game. You guys are super passionate. We'll be ready to go whenever you are. You got anything fun to say?
What is it?
Nope, that sounds like shit. You're just gonna tell me to go to bed. So there's no point. Anything. Ever.
That's not right!
Yeah. I've always had an interest in playing the Resident Evil games. I just have it, since they fall under the category of horror and stuff, they weren't things that I knew about or piqued my interest until maybe late middle school or high school or something like that. My family wasn't big into horror movies to begin with, so horror games were out of the question. And then I was one of those where I could watch a horror movie. Like, I was fine with it, but it's not something I typically would watch by myself. So I guess the same could be said for a video game. Nowadays, I could probably do it, it's fine. I probably have a lot of fun with it. Vampire Hunter D game is weird. I can't tell if it's an adaptation of the second movie, Bloodlust, or if it's some weird alternate version prequel. We'll say Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust has probably been my favorite visual from a vampire anime. Okay. I guess there have been weird times where they like, well, I guess not weird, but like kind of like with Persona, they have the games, but then they also make anime adaptations. So I wonder, yeah, so I would be curious if the game came first or the anime. Or it's just like a side-by-side, as you say, as a possible alternate version. So Meyer takes Charlotte, it's framed from the mirror, and she passes out. You see her float. The scene ends with Meyer's black cape swiping across the screen. Parents aren't into it, but you are. Yeah. Yeah, I guess like growing up with it doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's just, I guess I wasn't exposed to any of it until later, and then when I was, it was like, I don't dislike it, but I wasn't like obsessed with it. I mean, I love, I do like horror and all that. It's just one of those that I don't know if I'd have as much fun getting scared. Unless I was doing it with other people. Like doing it with friends and stuff, whether it be a movie or a game. Because then we can all laugh at each other getting scared shitless. I feel like it'd be more fun that way. At least that's how I felt back in like high school. But so that's why I also enjoyed watching gameplays of it, where they're getting scared shitless, but so we can have a laugh at them. Especially if it's like a duo playing the game and one gets scared, the other laughs at the other. But yeah. RPGs and horror is your favorite game. I could totally see that. As you seem to love the Shin Megami Tensei games. And that side of things. I don't know what I'd say my favorite kinds of games are, or genres. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I like action and story. Nice mix of those is good. For this game wise, I don't know about have the opposite effect when I play horror games with my brother. It's far less scary than it is alone. Well, I don't necessarily mean it gets more scary if you play with other people. I just mean like if you happen to get scared, because yeah, it helps. Being with other people makes it less scary. But it's one of those, like, yeah, at least if you happen to do get scared, then it could be the funniest shit, probably. Last Halloween I played a bunch of horror games with my brother, and Amnesia The Dark Descent has made me the hyperventilate for it. I have the Amnesia games. I haven't played them yet. But I have them. It could be something I could play at some point. With him though, yeah, we hung out and talked as I snuck around and solved the puzzles. Screamed once from shock when I turned the corner, a monster was there. You can imagine horror RPGs really do it for me. Very many. No, I imagine like I suppose it might be harder to do like a straight up horror RPG, because I guess the idea with horror is to like scare you, and it's not necessarily easy to do that through an RPG. You get like overall visuals and looks of horror with the dark, gritty, and gruesome shit, but almost like the cutscenes happen to have like some nice scary things, and that depends on the kind of cutscenes. Like Persona, if it has like actual cinematic cutscenes, things are actually animated out like that, then maybe. But yeah, I could see it being a little hard to make a horror RPG. Parasite Eve is a really good one. Never heard of Parasite Eve. Let me look. Look it up real quick. Oh, and by the way, as soon as I get to the save point, that'll be when I'm done, but that's when I finally decide to move on. After us chatting. Let's see. Parasite Eve. Oh, it's an older game. Okay, I see. PlayStation. For 98. Yep, sorry, I haven't heard of the game, so yeah. At least not off the top of my head. Maybe I have and I'm just not remembering it, but let's see. Player takes on the role of Aya Bree, an NYPD rookie, attending an opera at Carnegie Hall with a blind date in New York City on December 24th, 1997, so Christmas Eve. During the opera, everyone in the building spontaneously combusts. Except for Aya, her date, and an actress on stage named Melissa Pierce. Aya confronts Miss Melissa Page on stage, and Melissa says that Aya's mitochondria need for more time to develop. What the fuck? Okay, yes, I was hoping it would send me on. Okay, so mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, need more time to develop. She flees backstage with Aya giving chase. Backstage, Melissa then mutates into a beast and flees to the sewers, declaring that her name is now Eve. Okay. Interesting. Spontaneous combustion. Spontaneous human combustion, to be more specific. Honestly, that would have caught my attention. As soon as they said the spontaneous human combustion, it's like, alright. I'm in. Let's see, can I get it anywhere? Oh, what's funny is that I'm talking about Resident Evil and Capcom has a sale happening on the Steam store. For all I think all of their products. Fun. Parasite Eve, that's what I was looking for again. Okay, not on Steam. Check PlayStation. Nope, nothing comes up for Parasite Eve. So it may only be available on the original PlayStation. Or the disc at least. Yeah. Parasite Eve's OST is really good. The composer unfortunately is stuck doing Kingdom Hearts now. See, I like Kingdom Hearts. I know we've talked about this before. You said as a Final Fantasy fan. That hurts you, but that one literally I have a PlayStation 2 copy of. That one I had as a kid. Because one of my siblings actually had it, but I played it a lot. But anyways, tracks Phrase of Aya and Femme Fatales. Yeah, on eBay, yeah. I figure it's probably I can only get a physical copy from somewhere on the PlayStations, the original PlayStations. Digital PS Vita since like middle school, and last Christmas my brother said, "Hey, what do you want?" And I said a physical copy of Parasite Eve, and he said, "Got it, Queen." That's a brother for you. Shit, don't control it. Oh, that sounds like a brother that loves you. I have to remember to check that one out, see if I can actually find it. Hopefully it'll work, because now I think about it, my PlayStation 2 that I have, I think is dying out. I don't know if it was the PlayStation or the disc, but I'd have to find another PlayStation if that's the case. But anyways, it's a picture of Aya in the black dress sitting on the tiny chair looking at it, all depressed. I saw the picture before I even knew what Parasite Eve was. I can get it. I can get it through there. Okay. Yeah, I guess I looked on the PSN app on my phone, but I guess it wouldn't necessarily come up for that since PlayStation 3's store is basically its own separate damn thing these days. When I checked it a few weeks ago, I think it was just like, I think the way it described is what I had to do was just put funds in the wallet, and then I could purchase it that way. But I don't know, I won't know until I actually try. I don't see how it could be hard then. It's just tedious. Oh, yeah, no, I figured out how to log in at the very least. Cause that was a pain to just get logged in on the PS3 again. Now that they've gone and changed it. Changed this now that they're closing down PS3 anythings, but yeah. Avoid the second game. Trying to find the girl in the black dress that you were talking about. In any of the images, but it's not coming up. Girl in black dress, but let's see. We're sitting in the chair. Is that it? I don't know. I think I found the image, but no, I don't think it rings a bell for me. I don't think it was something that I ever came across somehow. But it be what it do, though. I agree. Yeah, still none of it's familiar to me. So I've just never come across it. Somehow. Oh well, can't be helped now. I'm aware of it at least now. Which wasn't good. Funny enough, my favorite genres outside of games are romance and horror. I guess okay. I would say romance is probably one of my favorites. I'm more of a though like rather than just like a straight up romance. It's more like I prefer romance on the romance on the side. I guess you could say. So I guess when it comes to like manga or anime though, I'm fine with sitting down and watching like a romance or whatever. Especially if it's like a rom-com. I like a good comedy too sometimes. Don't like horror romance usually though. Okay. That makes sense. Sometimes that's really hard to like really mix together well. Parasite Eve came out. There was a review from a magazine complaining that she wasn't sexy. Wasn't sexy enough. Yep, they never changed. Yeah, you've mentioned Mason and Goku. Yeah, you've mentioned your love for that. Literally 10 out of 10. No, maybe I'll agree with you once if I ever get a chance to sit down and read it. Or at least, yeah, maybe I have to take the time to read it, but the only romance one manga that I can think of off the top of my head that I know that I like for a fact that's like specifically romance is funnily enough Maid-sama, like Kaicho wa Maid-sama. I remember I watched the anime of it first. It's like, that was fun. Interesting choice? Yeah, I'm sure. I can see it being not the best, but like more like a fun one for me to read. But I had watched the anime. It was one of those very early ones that I had watched when I was younger. When I first discovered that shit. And then it never continued, and then so I found that it had more to the manga actually, and it was actually finished. At least now it's finished. I don't know when it actually finished. So I've at least read the whole thing, and I liked it. Definitely is an interesting one. It's more fun than necessarily like the best, but it's fun. Yeah, that's the one that I know for a fact that I've like that I have like read all of it and at least like it enough. Otherwise I know I've seen other romance animes. But I don't remember exactly like which ones have finished and which ones they're like I mean, I'm sure I've nothing that like started watching anime with Naruto and Yu-Gi-Oh and shit when I was like figuring out how to read. Then for years only to jump back in thanks to game Corpse Party. Yeah, I know of Corpse Party. Very anime style horror, yeah. In this early formative time for me in anime, I asked what my dad had seen, and he said Rotsuki Doji. And I think he expected me to go and watch it, but I did. Fucking boy. What is that one? Okay, well you type out what that is. I too watched like Naruto growing up and Yu-Gi-Oh and like Pokemon, and I even seen like some Inuyasha and Dragon Ball when I was younger, not knowing like that what anime was. And then just like you, like I'd stopped at some point growing up, and then when I got to like 12, I came across what got me back into what got me into anime was Soul Eater. But it was because I was looking up the This Is Halloween song from Nightmare Before Christmas, but I was looking up the Marilyn Manson version of it, and I came across this AMV on YouTube that used clips from Soul Eater. I was like, ooh, this kind of looks cool, what is this? And looking like the description in the comments, like, what is anime? Because people are like, yeah, it's Soul Eater, it's an anime, yada yada. It's like, okay, anime, what is this? And so Soul Eater. So yeah, that's what got me into anime. Truly. It's very violent horror type. Kim. Your dad literally told you about a hentai without thinking about possible consequences? Okay. From the 80s with a hilariously terrible dub that I remember their quote on the regular. That'd be like telling like someone like yeah, go watch Boku no Pico. That's an anime. God's sake. Wait, Nagumo, what about your parents? Don't worry, they're at a funeral. Oh no. Oh no. Fortunately, the edit with even more sex got removed from Internet Archive. Oh no. The sex is gone. Have you ever seen the Ghost Stories dub? That shit's so funny. Let me get past this area. Again, what could she have done? Chun was complaining about how the school's morals are in the gutter. I see her yawning all the time. Maybe they found about Kawakami's secret nightlife. This is a hint towards the next area. Anyways. You have Ghost Stories on DVD? That's fantastic. I've seen like about a bunch of like compilation clips of like some of the funny moments, but I haven't fully gone through and watched all of the show. Because sometimes, you know, there's some hidden gems that people don't put in, like, the clips necessarily. But I've at least watched the first episode or two. But that shit's ridiculous. Dubbing studios, like, have at it. Do whatever the hell you want. Just keep the story related. That's so funny. The one kid constantly talking about how he's Jewish. It was all so ridiculous. I will quote an unfortunately now deleted review of Urotsuki Doji. And now demons are out in the streets and they do what? Rape and kill. Who wrote this? Sho Aikawa, the writer behind FMA 2003, right? Oh my god. Thought it was going to be late. Customers were bickering in the convenience store this morning. Young men wearing all brand clothing and an older man with gold accessories were arguing. Both were on their high horses, and even though they were dressed fancily, it felt nobu rich. Speaking of the Japanese words for high horse and nobu rich, both originated as shogi terms. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little bit about it. You've seen this piece before. I mean,
Do you know the answer?
I've seen shogi pieces, but they're specific characters. This character is cursive form of specific kanji. Do you know which one it is? Ta? I don't know. They're talking about flashy people and. I'm just gonna go gold.
This
I
is
have no
it.
idea.
Exactly.
Oh! This is a cursive form of the kanji for gold, which is written on the back of the pawn. Oh, that's right, they can flip pieces over. Okay, in shogi you can choose to promote your pieces under certain conditions. A weak piece like pawn can become gold if you get it into the enemy's camp, hence noble rich.
No way.
You say so.
Nice going.
Alright, let's just get past this so I can finally save.
All right.
By the way, noble rich like to wear expensive clothes because of desire to be acknowledged. Once humans fulfill the basic needs of clothing, food, and shelter, our next desire is recognition. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their power through money. Making yourself seem bigger reminds me of a frilled lizard. Oh yeah, that's one of those cool frilled dinosaurs in the Jurassic Park that spits the venom on your face. Yeah.
I should write something.
Anyways. So, Urotsuki Doji is probably an inspiration on Shimigi Tensei. You know, Wicked City and Demon City, Shinjuku, that hentai book Wicked City have explicit sex scenes or inspirations, but I have suspicions that Urotsuki Doji was as well. Wicked City is really good, and I think the whole movie is on YouTube. What? Something about that name sounds familiar, so maybe I've at least heard of that one. It's Wicked City. Ah, yeah. I've seen little clips, but not like anything substantial about it, but I am familiar with it. It's very distinct blue, constantly blue, that I do remember. I've seen like clips, because I think it was used as a video for a song, and that's how I first have seen it. But like, yeah, I am familiar with that one. The original Megami Tensei novel did have tentacle rape in it. Of course. Everything comes back to tentacle porn. Japan just loves that shit. Yeah, I guess that's true. Never really thought about it that way. Since, yeah, Japanese laws can be very vague and restrictive in certain ways. So, Toshio Maeda, the god of hentai, it's like tentacles. Yeah, no, I guess that is logical. If you're not sure if you can show peen, then go with a, next best thing. The blue girl. Oh, it's alright. It's very funny. It pokes fun at hentai tropes that might self-invented propagate. I mean, sure, we can poke fun at it now, but honestly, it's kind of smart. The legality was a little iffy. For me, quote unquote, enjoyment. Any of it except the dubs, that shit is hilarious. Yeah, the dubbings can always be. Even if they're not intended to, the dubbings can be hilarious. For a lot of things. I watched Urotsu Doji and another 18+ anime with a guy friend and some fiction. Yeah, unless they're it was fine, there's a lot of gore in that one. It was the other one that was a little iffy to watch with a guy friend. I mean, hopefully they knew what they were getting into. But yeah. The one with the Time to Screw, which has an amazing dub. I'm just gonna put it on. Yeah, but really, isn't that a good idea? Yeah, I was about to say it was probably very awkward. Either way. Yeah. Viewing things like that with somebody is probably one of those where you have to do it with somebody that you know you're already 100% comfortable with. Especially if you're 100% comfortable with watching, but I guess that's true. Are you laughing? Your friends constantly shuffling around? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can be comfortable around a person, but there's like different levels of comfort, and apparently that is not one for you and that friend. You live and you learn. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end it here. I mean, it went longer than I intended, but we're having a nice chat, so. Don't know if I'll be back tomorrow, so I'll say Tuesday for now. Well, yeah. So, good night. Enjoy finishing the rest of your Vampire D book.